Hi Abe, today is the 20th of July 2016, and what I'm doing today is the Book Ruler book tag. This tag was created by Ariel Bissett. I was not technically tagged in this tag, but I watched Jesse the Reader's channel, and he said, if you're interested, you should do it. And I'm interested, so I'm doing it. Let's do this. Question number 1. What book would you make everyone read? So I'm going to be kind of obnoxious and give 2 answers because I can't make a decision. My first answer is The King in the Window by Adam Gopnik. My second answer is Beanstalk by E.J. Lomax. Why? Because they're amazing. Both of them are fantasy. Both of them are kind of whimsical and thoughtful. King in the Window is sort of in the same tradition as The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making, or The Phantom Tollbooth, except for that it's set in Paris. Beanstalk is a fairy tale retelling in this cool and anachronistic fantasy world. Both of these books, nobody's read them. Number 2, what would you abolish in book construction? It's the absence of the thing that I'm going to abolish. What I would abolish is the absence of an obvious place on the cover where it says the number that a book is in the series. How many times has it happened that I just pick up a book, I start reading it, and I realize halfway through, this is like the 5th book in a series. And then alternately, I just finished the 1st book in a series, and I go to the library to check out the next one, and they're all lined up by title alphabetically, looking at this wall of books, and I don't know which one is second, because it doesn't say on any of the things which one is second. Number 3, what author would you commission to write every book ever? Maggie Stiefvater. She's the author of the Raven Cycle and also the Shiver series, which I haven't read yet. Her writing style is so good. Like, every other paragraph, my mind is being blown. Number 4, what book would you demote to the library basement to make room for more books? Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Why? Because it doesn't have anything in it that I couldn't have gotten from another book. It's not a bad book. Like, I didn't hate the experience of reading it or anything. On the other hand, it never elicited any emotion from me. It is a book with nothing to add to the conversation, and I would rather have it in the basement to leave room on the shelf for books that do add to the conversation. Number 5, what cover artist would you commission to make a beautiful mural? Carson Ellis, who did the cover for Wildwood and also the Mysterious Benedict Society. I haven't actually read either of these books, but I have always adored their covers. Number 7, what book would you award the Ruler of Books prize for 2016? I sort of assume that this needs to be a book that was published in 2016, and I've only read 3. There is an obvious winner, Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Marissa Meyer is the author of the Litter Chronicles, and Stars Above is a collection of short stories set in the world and mostly about the characters of the Litter Chronicles. I'm generally suspicious of these like novellas or books of short stories that are tacked on to book series at the end, but this one is actually really quite good. The first several stories are the backstories of the main 8 characters, and that's fun. What's mind-blowing good are the last 2 stories. The first of those is called The Little Android. It's a retelling of The Little Mermaid set in Marissa Meyer's universe. It's about an android, and she falls in love with a human, and she can't be with him, and so she sells the body she's in order to have her consciousness put into a more human-shaped droid, but the human-shaped droid is effective, and it hurts her to walk, and then she goes back, and she finds the boy, but he's in love with somebody else, and she ultimately sacrifices herself so they can be together because it's the Little Mermaid, and I just cried a lot. Oh. And the other story that's really good, it's sort of an epilogue to the series. It's about, no spoilers, but one of the main couples getting married. If you care about these people, getting to see them interact in peacetime and just do something fun and sweet for each other, it warms my cold heart. So that was the Book Ruler book tag. I'm gonna tag you, Abe, and also a friend, and I look forward to seeing your responses because I had a lot of fun doing this, and I think that you will also have a lot of fun doing it because it's fun. Abe, I'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye.